round two, pre-cap, New York, Philly, off the rip, is going 7 games. I got the New York Knicks in 7. Not only am I a New Yorker, and that's not basing my picks. I just think New York is a better team overall, top to bottom. I think they're a better team. I think they're a healthier team. I think they've just had more time together, and that all of that, including the fact that they've had some playoff woes, I think is going to propel them above this team. However, as I've told you in the last round, I really like Philly's team, but first off, we got to acknowledge also that I was wrong. Boston did not beat Philly, so I got to eat crow there. I did think that it would be a good series. It's always a good series, but Boston, I thought, had the better roster, and I still think they have a better roster. But Philly was the better team, and they were the hotter team at the right time, and Boston choked. You know what I'm saying? They came to play a Game 7. Can't blame them. So it is what it is. But looking at this series, I do have the Knicks in 7. I think they have a better roster. I think their bench is going to prove to pay dividends going down the line as the series goes on. You're going to see the depth. I mean, Mikal Bridges and Josh Hart practically couldn't hit a shot for 3 games, and they were still able to win in 5 or 6 games. I think that's going to be a very similar theme. However, I think that Hart and OG Anunoby, these two guys are going to be key in this series. Why? Because I think that Paul George is going to be key. He got his rhythm back in that first series. I think he needed to shake off playoff rust. He hasn't played in meaningful games in a while, and to me it showed. But he still had some really, really good moments, and I think as his volume increases and he gets more comfortable, he's going to be a lethal player in this series, only if he decides to be aggressive. With Embiid out, Paul George should be the guy. It shouldn't be Tyrese Maxey. Paul George is still at an age where he can be effective, still in prime years, still a good player, still an effective player. And with Maxey, with Edgecombe, with Oubre, these complementary pieces, and then you add in Embiid here and there, this is a really lethal team. But the problem is that they're not consistent. And I just believe over a 7-game series, the Knicks, not only are they more consistent, they also are healthier, so they won't have to deal with people coming in and out of the lineup. And I just believe they, as I've already said, are the better team. So I have them in 7 games. I think X factors for both teams. Let me just say one for each. I'm going to say Josh Hart for the Knicks. I'm going to say Paul George for the 76ers. I think those 2 parts are the biggest parts that are going to show the most impact. However, Karl Anthony Towns, will this guy ever get aggressive? For all the time that he plays basketball, this man has never played angry in his life. What is wrong with him? That fake yelling he be doing, bro, get angry. Get in the post, start throwing some elbows, and start dunking on people. It's come on, bro. The Knicks should be dusting these teams off. There shouldn't really be any competition for them in the East because no one has a real center that can stay with Cat for 4 quarters. Simple. And B can't stay with Cat for 4 quarters because he can't stay on the court. So Cat, come on, man. Come on. You playing for New York. You right. Anyway, that's what I got.